Check, check, check. 1, 2.
You heating up, Lavish.
That's what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain, just for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody.
I find it crazy how the shit I'm doing really turning up. And them bitches that was hating, now they tryna sit with us. I got this from the past hitting my line, blowing me up. But they know it's curtains for them, I just block them, pay them dust. Look, I'm really shit, the whole hood feeling it. I'm hurting hearts and self-esteem's the way I'm bending. They don't compare me to no other bitch doing it. These just capping and they raps is giving counterfeit. Thinking that I'm Elsa, seeing ice all on my fingertips. Just really settling for bums just to get some ricks. Cause really speaking on my name, capping like they hit. Sick of the bluffing, shit ain't nothing, they know who really it. Praying for the broke fools that's going outside. You see me and all my bitches, we just sit back and laugh. I done charged it to the game too many times, feel like it owe me now. Humble but I'm pissed off, finna take it a different route. And this what I mean when I say just can't move how I move. This what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody. Look. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray I got my money straight. It's lobster on the menu, there ain't no movie date. I think they want to see me lose, but I could take the hate. I picture me and all my just sipping, eating grapes. Now we hopping out the whips, we flying out the states. Now we got shit on, can't pronunciate. It hurt they hard to see me win, it's like it's penetrate. No edit on the photos, fake follower promo. Ain't paying for no blue check, just really be bozo. Trendsetter, certified money getter. And yeah, I got them rapping, but see me, I do it better. And they be twisting up my words, I ain't respond yet. She steady flexing on the green, they pay his bond yet. They really doing shit for clout, I ain't lose mine yet. And this face card swipe still ain't declined yet.
Like I said, it's the boy DJ Ceokat. Right now, we live in the building. You understand what I'm saying? This is World Hype Radio, WHRFM.com. You know what I mean? I got special guests. Rising Star, you know what I mean? I was just on Instagram, actually, checking her out for the first time. You know what I mean? I went to YouTube and I checked her out. You got to showcase that. You know what I mean? Definitely on the show today. I'm going to let her introduce herself to you guys, you know. You know what I mean? Let me make sure, say. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you really good. What's up now? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up? It's FineAssE. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, introduce yourself to the fans, to the World Up Radio fans, right? Let them know where you're from. What's your artist name? Only that for now, because I have some questions I want to ask you.
Oh, yeah, cool. No problem. I'm FineAssE. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey. I'm 24 years old. I just started making music maybe about almost a year ago. I'll say June of last year I started. Yeah, so it's about to make a year now. I got a couple songs in. We working.
Oh, so you're fresh. You just started.
Yeah, I'm fresh. I'm fresh, but I got like new old type of bars. I'm fresh though.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you my first question, right? You was born and raised in Paterson?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you're a Patterstonian?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. I was just previewing your songs, you know what I mean? And you're fire. You got something going on there.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank
you got the look too. Let me give you that. You understand? I was just watching. I didn't watch the whole video. I'm gonna showcase the video live on air. You understand? This is World Hype Radio.
Okay.
We 18 years in the business, 18 years strong going. You know what I mean? We interview a lot of artists like yourself, a lot of artists that's platinum selling artists now. You understand? What make you get into music? You said you started last year.
Yeah, I started last year. So before all of this, I grew up singing. I used to sing in church. I went to a performing arts high school here in Patterson. I stopped singing for a little bit though. I knew I wanted to be like in the musical type of era, but I didn't know if I wanted to sing or not. Singing always made me feel like, I don't know, not self-conscious, but as confident as I am in rapping, I was never this confident like with singing. So I figured why not give it a try. And back in June, yeah, I had went to the studio with one of my friends, Robin Finesse. He makes music too. He makes fire music. But I went to the studio with him and I had something written already and he let me record it. And I recorded it and I dropped a snippet on my Instagram. I dropped a regular snippet. It wasn't a video. It wasn't a TikTok. It wasn't nothing like that. Just a snippet of the a piece of the song. And it got like a lot of feedback. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then when I dropped the song, you got people playing in their cars. You got people posting on Instagram. So I just figured, all right, cool. Like I could do something with this, and I've been doing something with it ever since.
Do I have that song you're talking about?
My first song, PSA. Yeah, you should have it.
What's the name of it?
Do you have it?
PSA.
PSA.
Okay. Some of the songs are not labeled. I have three songs. I have Fine Ass. That's a feature, right? No. Hear Me Out. That's your single, Hear Me Out?
Hear Me Out is the song that I just dropped last week. Yeah.
So is that your lead single or do you have a single out? Do you have a song that you're saying?
My that's a lead single. Yeah. The first song that I ever dropped is called PSA. PSA. That's the first one. Hold on, let me see.
Let me see if this is the song. That's the one?
No, that's not that one.
Okay. Well,
No, it's not that one.
I don't have that song, PSA. I have three tracks from you. Um I got Get With Me, Get Up With Me.
Yeah, Get Up With Me. I dropped Get Up With Me almost a month ago. And
Yeah,
then I just dropped Hear Me Out too,
yeah,
like 2 weeks ago, a week
and
ago. Yeah.
okay, cool. Okay. So do you have a manager?
Right now, no. I just got a little team, like a mentor team, a guardian team. They kind of show me the ropes of everything, show me what to do, what not to do, but I don't have like an official manager. No, I don't have one yet.
So do you consider getting a man? You're gonna need one down the road. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely gonna get one soon, but I don't just want to, have anybody managing me because I already see how it's going now. So just got to get the right person.
So you're doing your homework basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So who behind you? Like you don't have a manager. You don't have a manager. You didn't hire anyone to be a manager just yet, right? Who's
No, not
do you
yet.
have a
But I will say though, I have Hoffa. Hoffa's behind me 100%.
Okay, I
Um,
for good
he
peoples.
gets me booked at places. Yeah, he definitely is. He's basically just showing me the ropes of everything, teaching me everything that I need to do, telling me what to do, what not to do. Like he's kind of guiding me, more so managing me. Like he's giving me like big brother vibes, not more so like I want to control what you're doing. Like he's definitely at my side,
Yeah,
like guiding me throughout everything.
yeah. You need someone like that to watch your back. Get
Hmm.
what I'm trying to say? Because this game
Yeah,
is a very
definitely.
very it's a wicked game. You know what I mean? You got to be careful of people, and
Hmm.
if you have someone that got your back from when you start, don't never forget that person when you get where you need to go.
Oh yeah,
You understand? Always keep that person,
definitely.
and if that's someone you trust, make sure you keep that person because you a lot of people gonna come at you. Just remember that
Hmm.
they're gonna come at you, especially when you
Yeah,
do
I know.
when you're doing them numbers and you're in the millions. You're gonna have a lot of phone calls. A lot of people gonna be approaching you. They're gonna have their own agenda. They're not gonna be for you. You understand? So you gotta be careful. That's why it's good to have someone from now to watch your back as you go as an
Yeah,
artist.
definitely.
You understand? Okay, that's what's up. Um, so you consider yourself a rapper, not a singer. You say you used to sing in church, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm eventually gonna incorporate singing into my music. I have like a lot of singing friends that I'm gonna get on hooks, future hooks nowadays. I got a lot of them that I want to do some work with, do a couple songs with, and maybe eventually I will start singing. But as of right now, I feel like rapping is just like that's just me for now.
Okay,
I could
so
do both though.
yeah, so we live on Band Lab and someone asking, "What's your artist name?" So you can tell them your artist name again.
Fine ass E. So fine ass E. Not
Fine
finesse,
ass
it's
E.
fine ass E.
And that was one of my
Yeah.
questions too. One of my question is, did you name yourself or someone gave you the name?
No, so that was always my Instagram name, Fine Ass E. Now that came from so growing up, I was all into like Disney and all of that, but I'm like a reality TV type of girl. I love reality TV shows, Basketball Wives, love it. I'm all for that. So around the time I started watching Basketball Wives, this is when it was brand new. They used to have this girl up there called Drea Michelle. I'm sure everybody knows who she is, but she used to have this brand called Fine Ass Girls. And I'm like, wow, like she fire, like that's my girl right there. So anything including Drea, I just used to be like dreading over. So I'm like, I'm changing my name to Fine. I forgot what my Instagram name was before that, but I changed my name to Fine Ass E, and ever
Oh,
since
so
then,
you so
that's just been the name. So
that was my question. So you name yourself Fine Ass E.
I name myself, yeah. And it's
Okay.
it's no hiding this. I am fine, so it's like why not? Fine ass E, you know?
Let me tell you about that. It's different, which is good. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I've never heard a name like that before until you. You understand? That's a good thing because when you're different, you stand out. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like the name. Honestly, I do. I'm gonna check you
Thank
out more.
you.
Welcome to World App Radio, I should say. You understand?
Thank
Thanks for
you.
joining the show
I
and all
feel
that.
welcomed.
Yeah. So your mentor right now is Offer.
Yeah.
Okay. So Offer is my family. You know that, right?
Oh no, I didn't know.
No. My wife is Offer's cousin,
Oh wow.
and I've been running this radio show for 18 years.
How long you and your wife been married?
Well, I'm engaged. I'm not married yet, but we engaged now for
Oh, okay.
about maybe 9 years.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it ain't no rush, you know. When the time come, it come. I mean, we already together,
Yeah,
so
when it come, it comes.
it comes, right?
You
Yeah,
better hurry up and marry that girl.
yeah, you're right. But let me ask you a question. Relationship wise,
Okay.
let me being that we on that subject. Are you
Hmm.
single? You know, your fans want to know that, so I have to ask you this question. You know, if you don't
Yeah.
want to
So
answer it, fine.
my
You are single?
yeah, I could. It's no problem. Yeah, I was in a relationship up until last October. Last October, my boyfriend he passed,
Oh
so I
wow.
haven't. I am single, but I'm not really,
Is he from
necessarily looking
Patterson?
for anything at the moment. Huh?
Is your boyfriend that rest in peace to him? Is he from Patterson?
No, he wasn't a Patterson resident. No, this was just where he hung out at, but he's not from Patterson. No.
So, can I ask you how did he died? If you want to speak on it.
Um, Not necessarily. I don't really want to, but he was killed. Yeah, he was
In
killed out here in
Patterson?
Patterson.
In Patterson?
Yeah,
Wow. You know I'm
yeah.
from Patterson, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I grew up in Patterson my whole life. But no, we're not I'm not residing in Patterson right now. So this is why I asked you this question, you know what I mean, as far as Patterson
Hmm.
go. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that. And rest in peace. What was his name, if you don't
Oh,
mind?
thank you. Yeah, his name was Jarrell Wright.
What do they call him on the street? They call him by Jarrell White?
Rail.
Rail. I'm trying to see
Hmm.
if I know the
Long live
name.
101.
Okay. And that was last year, you said?
Yeah, this past October, October that just passed. Yeah, October 3rd.
Wow. I'm sorry you had to go through that, you know? I'm really sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah,
Rest in
thank
peace
you.
to Rail, though. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him. You must be a very
Yeah,
strong woman then. You know, you
long
got to
live
go with that.
101.
Did you write a song about him? Like your experience of losing your boyfriend? Not yet, right?
Yeah, the song that I dropped. He passed in October. I dropped a song in November called One of One, and that's kind of like me just That's crazy because my friends sat me down and they asked me like they told me to break down all my lyrics and my songs. So that's crazy you asking me that. But no, 101 it kind of explains like that whole situation. You know how like when a man dies and he got a whole bunch of stuff going on that everybody don't know about. So now all of a sudden it's women coming out the bushes and all of that stuff. I just felt like real overwhelmed and attacked at that time. So I spoke on that in the song. I spoke on how I was feeling. 101 is basically saying like, yeah, I'm mourning, I'm upset, but I'm still that girl. So that's kind of where that came from. And just describing, like the scenery of seeing him there, like in the hospital. Like I spoke on that as well too. So yeah, I kind of put my thoughts and feelings all into that song. That's mostly what majority of my music is about. I'm just kind of speaking on situations that I'm going through or that I've been through, and I just put it into words, basically. And a lot of people could relate. A lot of people from where I'm from, they could definitely relate to the stuff that I speak on. So I feel like that's really where like my fan base is, like people that have been through stuff. I don't want to curse. I was about to say shit, but people that have been through stuff. I feel like it's easy to relate, especially me being from where I'm from. So yeah, that's kind of where 101 came
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, Patterson is like it's wild over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. A lot of death. And I was interviewing Muscle Team Fuzz last week, and he's told me it was a homicide. Because I asked him a question. I was like, it seems like the crime rate died down a little. He was like, well, I don't know, man, because 2 guys got killed last night, and I thought
Yeah,
I
it's
was.
just the stuff that they don't report everything that happens out here, but something happened. I'd say like every 2 weeks, something crazy happens out here. Definitely. Yeah,
Wow. I just hope everybody over there in the hood, man, just come together and cherish life more. You understand? And
for real.
love more. We need more love in the hood. You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna showcase that video that you know what I mean, we actually pull it from YouTube.
Oh, from Hear Me Out too.
Yeah, hear me out too. You just dropped that. Let's talk about that
Yeah,
for a play
yeah,
it. When did you drop that video? It said 4 days ago, from the date on the YouTube.
yeah. I just recorded this video last week Wednesday. Yeah, I just recorded it last week Wednesday. Um, I got my camera guy. Oh yeah, and shout out to my camera guy, Twin. That's the camera guy of the year for me. That's my guy. Always come when I call.
Yeah, I heard about
But
him.
yeah, I did an open mic for it. I had a video planned for the first single that I dropped, the one that you said you don't have. I had a video planned for that back in February, but it just wasn't right. Everything wasn't in order how it was supposed to be, so I rescheduled it. So I am going to be filming that video later. I think in the middle of April, I'll be dropping that as well too. But I figured, my fans don't really have like much content of me, they hear my voice, but they don't see me. So I felt like doing that video was them seeing me, like seeing who I am, and just trying to get more content out for the year.
Okay. Okay, cool. I like that. Well, on that note, I'm gonna play this video so some people get familiar with it. Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
You heating up, Lavish?
This is what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody.
I find it crazy how this shit I'm doing really turning up. And them bitches that was hating, now they try to sit with us. I got niggas from the past hitting my line, blowing me up. But they know it's curtains for them, I just block them, pay them dust. Look, I'm really killing shit, the whole hood feeling it. I'm hurting hearts and self-esteem's the way I'm bending shit. They don't compare me to no other bitch that's doing it. These bitches capping and they raps is giving counterfeit. Thinking that I'm Elsa, seeing ice all on my fingertips. Bitches really settling for bums just to get some ricks. Niggas really speaking on my name, capping like they hit. Sick of the bluffing, shit ain't nothing. They know who really it. Praying for the broke hoes that's going outside. You see me and all my bitches, we just sit back and laugh. I done charged it to the game too many times now. Humble, but I'm pissed off, finna take it a different route. And this what I mean when I say bitches can't move how I move. This what I mean when I say they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody. Look. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray I got my money straight. It's lobster on the menu, nigga, ain't no movie date. I think they want to see me lose, but I could take the hate. I me and all my bitches sipping, eating grapes. Now we hopping out the whips, we flying out the states. Now we got.
What I'm gonna bring that video back because I'm having some glitching in the player. I'm gonna refresh it and I'm gonna bring it back. All right? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm gonna bring that back
Yeah, I can hear you.
because I want people to really see the video. So I'm gonna let my technician check out why the video is freezing a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring it back in. But in the meantime, let's talk. Matter of fact, let me play this song right here real quick. What's the
Yeah.
name of this one I'm playing? What's the name of this track right here?
That's 101.
101?
This ain't no mumble neither. The
That's
shit they thought
101.
would break me down and never made me weaker. Now they bashing me and trying to use my name for hype. Really 101, you know I gave these bitches bragging rights. How the fuck I'm shitting on these bitches? I ain't trying. How you out here fucking for your fun? Y'all hoes is tired. Really out here working on my moves. I had to learn it. Patience getting slimmer, but the shit I got, I had to earn it. Stunting all caca, face caught on a hundo. Nigga sitting next to me, you know he hit the jumbo. Tetris when I step in, I'm collecting all the block goals. Bitches pushing 30, still fucking on all the young bros. Realest thing alive, ask whoever, they can vouch for me. Say my name in any spot, I turned it up. Guaranteed I'm rolling deep down 55. Hit the back, that's where we meet. Whenever it's pressure, I bet you the cause come back to me. Pressure that they asking for. I told you, they told me to come harder, and now I'm giving more. I upped the score, I passed it on, she dropped the ball. Now they twisting up their thumbs, making pages. We say fuck them and just block them all. Really in it for the long one. Back to shitting on them. I think this gonna be my longest run. And rest in peace to 101. Imagine praying for your nigga just to see him on that table. Now my heart is numb. Spin first, they spit back. Had 100 plays in that Louis sack. Niggas knew they couldn't fuck with him. Had no choice but to get him whacked. Just ask God for my heart back. My heart back. My heart back. And real rap, this ain't no mumble neither. The shit they thought would break me down and never made me weaker. Now they bashing me and trying to use my name for hype. Really 101, you know I gave these bitches bragging rights.
Okay. I like that. Okay, cool. I like that. So, what about stage shows? Do you have any performances coming up?
I had more performances when I first started than I do now. That's something that we working on. Usually, usually once I go into like the clubs and whatnot, Hoffa will kind of handle that for me, or he'll figure out where I'm performing or where I'm going to be performing at. We had a couple things set up already, but not gonna lie to you, I did not want to do one because it wasn't. I felt like it wasn't my crowd, like it wasn't really like for me. So I had told him I didn't want to do it.
Oh, so you was nervous?
No, not really nervous, but I feel like my music, like for example, like Spanish, like why I'm performing at a Spanish club, I felt like that was just pointless. Like it was no, like
Well,
I felt like it was no point in me doing it.
Spanish people listen to hip hop too.
They do, they definitely do, but I just felt like I'm walking into like a bachata club. Everybody speaks Spanish, nobody not speaking English. Everybody, and it's nothing wrong with performing in front of them, but I just felt like I'm not really connecting with them on no type of level because they can't even really understand what I'm saying. I just felt like it was like a free for all, like a fun type of thing to do, but I didn't really want to do it.
Okay, I understand. Well, we do a year-to-year show here in Pennsylvania. It's an up-and-coming artist show. We do it every year. We haven't done it since the pandemic, but the next one coming up in August, we're going to reach out to you. I'm actually talking to Offer. I'm going to reach out to Offer, you know what I mean? If you want to come down, you know what I mean, we can set that up. That's your type of crowd, matter of fact. It's going to be college kids, a lot of college. It's going to be a lot of college kids, you know what I mean? Because we right by the college. East Stroudsburg University, we right next to the college, actually. So,
oh yeah, Stroudsburg is lit. I have family out there in Stroudsburg. Stroudsburg is lit.
This is where we based on. Well, we started in Paterson, New Jersey, but now we based in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. You've been here before then?
I've been to Stroudsburg. Yeah, I have family in Tannersville and Tobyhanna, Mount Pocono. I have a lot of family out there. I used to work out there. I used to work in PA at the jail. I used to be a CO in Monroe County. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you was? I didn't know that. So you lived out
here.
So you lived out here at one point, or you commuted?
I didn't live. I was going back and forth. It was like an hour drive, 45 minutes down 80. I used to come back and forth.
Oh, so you used to commute. Okay. Did you like that job?
Hmm. I did. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. But I was working there up until all of that stuff had happened with my boyfriend. And around that time I was still in my training phase. So they wasn't really allowing me to miss days and whatnot. But my boyfriend just died. So it's just like, one or the other.
Oh, wow. So being that you got families in the Strasburg, Pennsylvania area, you should come on that show. So your families could come out and support you. You know what I mean? And
To
pick
come
up some
out. Yeah, I
funds. Yeah,
definitely think so. I think
definitely.
that'll be a move.
Yeah. So we I mean I'll reach out to Off, I talked to Off about it, and we set something up. You're from Patterson. You like my homie now because you're from
Hmm.
Patterson. We're from Patterson too. So we're gonna make sure anything we got going on, we're gonna reach out to the family. You know what I mean? I consider your family now because my family introduced you to the radio show. You understand?
Hmm.
And matter
Yeah.
of fact, you know who called me? Bistro. Barry.
Bistro. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Barry's the one that actually called me about, and he told me about you. And I think I've seen you on Instagram before. Can you hear me? All right, so this is what I want you to do, right? I want you to disconnect and then reconnect back from the link I sent you, because if you get a text or a message or anything that comes to your phone, it's going to cut your mic audio. So I'm going to reconnect you back, all right? So I'm going to play one of your songs. I'm going to disconnect you. Do the same thing you did to come back in, okay? Okay, let me play one other track.
You heating up, Lavish?
That's what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody.
I find it crazy how the shit I'm doing really turning up. And them bitches that was hating, now they tryna sit with us. I got this from the past hitting my line, blowing me up. But they know it's curtains for them, I just block and pay them dust. Look, I'm really shit, the whole hood feeling it. I'm hurting hearts and self-esteem the way I'm bending. And don't compare me to no other bitch doing it. These just capping and they raps is giving counterfeit. Thinking that I'm Elsa, seeing ice all on my fingertips. Just really settling for bums just to get some ricks. Cause really speaking on my name, capping like they hit. Sick of the bluffing, ain't nothing, they know who really it. Praying for the broke that's going outside. You see me and all my bitches, we just sit back and laugh. I done charged it to the game too many times, feel like you owe me now. Humble, but I'm pissed off, finna take it a different route.
Can you
This
hear
what I
me?
mean when I say just can't move how I move.
Really can't.
This what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way.
Really do.
Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody.
FineAssE.
Look,
E. You know what I mean? Brand
lay me
new.
down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray I got my money straight. It's lobster on the menu, there ain't no movie date. I think they want to see me lose, but I could take the hate. I picture me and all my just sipping, eating grapes. Now we hopping out the whips, we flying out the states. Now we got shit on, can't pronunciate. It hurt they hard to see me win, it's like it's penetrate. No edit on the photos, fake follow a promo. Ain't paying for no blue check, just really be bozo. Trendsetter, certified money getter. And yeah, I got them rapping, but see me, I do it better.
Way better.
And they be twisting up my words, I ain't respond yet. She steady flexing on the green, they pay his bond yet. They really doing shit for clout, I ain't lose mine yet. And this face card swipe still ain't declined yet.
Never decline.
So we back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. So let me ask you this question, right? Being that you started doing music, well, you started recording last year, or did you started doing music last year? I mean,
I
said
started
you
doing
said-
music,
yeah,
recording, everything. I started everything last year, yeah.
Yeah, but you had a feel for music since church, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what don't you like so far?
What do you mean? Like, what don't I like? Like genres or?
No, like from your experience being an artist for a year. Like I'm pretty sure you've been in the studio. What are your fears? Like, what are you afraid of if you're afraid of anything going forward?
Um, Honestly, I'm not really afraid of much music wise because it's like I know I have the ear for it. But for oh my gosh, for example, perfect example. Last week we had a session book, and I had like a big patch of writer's block. I could not write, and I was trying to finish the song, but I just felt like I feel like I have to be in a certain type of mood to finish my music and to do my music. Because if I'm not motivated enough, if I'm not in a good surrounding area where it's like I could look around and just be some type of tempted to complete a song or do my music, I won't finish it. So I feel like that's something I'm really trying to get better with and overcome, like being in any type of environment or being anywhere and having to write my music and having to finish. I think that's one of my biggest problems that I have is like finishing my stuff or starting and having that little gap and not being motivated enough to finish. So I need to I feel like me, I need to work on just providing like a special space for myself where it's like, all right, I know if I'm here, I'm writing. I know if I'm in this type of area, I'm writing. I know if I'm in this type of mood, I'm writing. So I feel like I just need to get better with that. And then I feel like it wouldn't really be nothing that could stop me, to be honest.
Where are you comfortable writing? Like when you get your pen and your pad, you go sit somewhere. Where's that place at? Where do you go sit to write your lyrics?
I actually keep everything in my phone. I have this note patch in my phone. I call it my book. I
What?
tell people about it, but I haven't let anyone
No, no.
ever
What I'm
look into
asking,
it or
what I'm asking is, I don't think you got the question. Like, if you get up one day and say I gotta go write, and you take a ride somewhere, where would that place be? Where you more comfortable at? Like when you're about to write a song,
um
by the
let me
water, by
see.
the river, while you
But
out for lunch.
definitely by the water. I think you know that little spot they have in Weehawken. It's like facing the water, and you can see the city from the other side. I think that's one of my spots.
Lee
Anywhere I
Hawkins.
am alone, Weehawken, yeah. It's like it's like 20 minutes from the city, but you can see the city like where the chart house is. You know where
Okay,
the
okay,
chart
got
house
you.
is, and Weehawken, that restaurant.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Or anytime I'm alone, I feel like that's when I'm most motivated too. But if I don't have anything in my headspace that's giving me some type of motivation to write, I wouldn't do it. But I think I write my best songs when I'm alone. And it's so crazy I say that because One of One, I think that's like my most like emotional feeling felt song because I was telling real feelings. And I finished that song. I was in my living room with one of my boyfriend's friends. We don't talk anymore, but I was in my living room with one of my boyfriend's friends and she was there with me. And I kind of like, I'm not going to say I felt his presence with me, but I kind of felt like an energy, you know, around me that day. And I finished One on One, I think, in about 30 minutes. And I think One on One is probably like my best song.
He's probably was right there with you.
Now, I felt that too.
You felt that? Okay,
I
that's
think
cool.
so too, for
That's
sure.
cool. So you write all your songs. You don't have any ghostwriter, anyone to help you write or sit
No.
and write with you. You do it 100%. You.
No. If I'm stuck on something, I'll send it to Hoffa. And you know Hoffa makes music too.
Yeah,
So
I know
Hoffa will
Alpha's an
send
artist.
something
Yeah.
back to me. Yeah. So he'll send something back to me that kind of fits in it. And if I like it, I'll kind of take it and put it into my own words and use that same rhythm and use the same type of thing. But no, yeah, I write all my stuff.
You should go. You
Definitely.
should go ahead and officially make Alpha your manager. From what I'm hearing.
You think so?
Yes,
You think so?
I think so because usually you want someone that you have a connection with, different from just
Hmm.
music, and it seems like you
Yeah.
guys are cool. You understand outside of music.
Hmm.
So you need that first before you even pick someone to be a manager. You understand? I mean, you could just go straight business. Like, it's business at the end of the day. But if you have someone that care
Hmm.
more about you as a person, then everything else will fall in place.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean. So you should go ahead and just make that
Yeah, I
happen.
agree.
You know what I mean? When anything pertaining to you, I'm going to reach out to him. How about that?
To him, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I think people do that anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Alpha, big up yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from the islands. I'm Jamaican. So, Alpha, big up yourself. You know what I
Yeah, my
mean?
family is Jamaican as well.
Oh, your family Jamaicans. They from
Yeah, my
Patterson?
family's Jamaican and my family's Jamaican and my father is West African. So he's from Liberia, and then my mom, my grandmother, all from Kingston.
So let me ask you. So your family, where they based in Patterson?
They live in Patterson, yeah, but they were born in Jamaica.
I'm pretty sure they know who I am. Guarantee you.
Probably.
I guarantee you. Because I'm known around Patterson, but good stuff though. Nothing, no bad stuff.
Hmm.
I'm a cool guy. But anyway, it ain't about me. It's about you. All right. So album. Are you working on an album, or are you planning on working on an album in the future?
I'm I'm getting in EP mode as we speak. I'm trying to get in EP mode and make my music and not drop the music that I'm trying to do for my EP. So as of right now, anything that I have that's out right now, it won't be on my EP because I find myself I keep going to the studio and making music and I'm dropping it as soon as I make it. But I need to, put some stuff aside. I feel like I don't really know what route I'm trying to take on with the EP as of yet. If I'm doing, pain music or if I'm having like a hype type of tune, like how Get Up With Me. That's kind of like a club type of vibe. I'm just trying to figure out my route for the EP, but as of right now, yeah, I'm definitely working on that too.
All right. So I got a little advice for you, right? Because I heard you
Mhm.
said you go to the studio, make the music, and you drop them. So as an up and coming artist, and when you get like a publishing deal or things like that, I know you're not trying to get a record deal, right? You're trying to get publishing. That's my advice to you.
Um,
Get you a good manager and look for a publishing deal. Publishing, you don't need a publishing deal, but you don't really need a record deal these days because unless you have someone that you really really trust and the deal is really really good. You know what I mean? You don't want to sign
mhm.
something where you got to drop 5 albums, but they only give you $1 million upfront because that's like a loan. You got to pay that back.
Yeah.
So you get $1 million, you go buy your little house, you buy some cars, and the family's gonna be knocking on the door. You know what I mean? Then
Mhm.
you gotta look out for such and such. Next thing you know, but you gotta pay that back. You understand? So you gotta be
Mhm.
careful of that when you're doing deals. That's why a lot of artists do independent. Independent doesn't mean you do everything yourself.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean that per se. You know what I mean? Not unless you're gonna be your own manager or your own publishing and your own everything. You understand? You're not really independent. You know what I mean? You're just not doing a record deal.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not good to
Yeah.
drop a bunch of songs at once.
Mhm.
Find you
I agree.
about 3 songs, your lead song in it, and go hard with those. Keep recording though. Pile up on your music because you only need one song to get you through the door. And once you get through the
Mhm.
door with that one song, then you just start killing them with nothing but fire. Because you sound good.
Yeah.
And one thing I look for as an artist, because I'm a reggae artist too, but I look for delivery and if you pronounce your words correctly. Because some singers, not even singers, mostly rappers, like when they rap, you got to listen to the song like three,
Mhm.
4 times to really understand, well, what did he actually say? So you got to keep going back to the song to
Yeah.
listen it again. I don't get that from you. I can listen to your song one time and I can understand everything you're saying, which is a good thing. You understand? So
Yeah.
keep that up. Thumbs up for that. All right? Give you a round of applause
Thank
for
you.
that. That's good. All right? That's number one. Don't overwork yourself. One step at a time.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, but I feel like I'm not gonna say all of this like anticipation. Well, it is a lot of anticipation because I feel like ever since I started dropping music, now people are always asking, all right, when you gonna drop more? When you gonna drop more? Where's the videos? Where's the videos? So I do feel overwhelmed. I don't feel overworked as of yet because it's like I haven't really made it anywhere yet. So I feel like once I get to that point, I would know. But I feel like as of right now, I kind of got my foot on the gas. Like I feel like I just need to be more consistent. And I feel like once I get to that point where it's like, all right, bet, like she got this hit after this hit after this hit, like she really putting the work in. I feel like once I get to that point, it's like, all right, yeah, I'll try to relax. But I feel like right now, and it's like all of this, anticipation and people waiting for my stuff and like strangers asking me or strangers DMing me like, oh, you got more music coming out. I feel like that's what kind of keeps me wanting to write more music and to keep dropping more music. But I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah,
understand what
yeah.
you're
You
saying.
keep writing. Keep writing. Do the EP. How much songs you plan on putting on the EP?
5.
Good. So you drop the EP and you push the hell out of that EP. You understand? So the single that you said you have here, which is Hear Me Out, that's a single right now.
Hear Me Out too, yeah.
So you say you're not putting that on the EP.
I think out of all the songs that I dropped before the EP, maybe one of them will go up there. I just don't know which one
It
yet.
should be a single.
But
If that's your
one of
single,
those songs is definitely
if that's your single, that single belongs on your EP. If that's your
You think
single,
so?
or you're not quite sure, you're still trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which one is gonna go up there.
Okay, cool. But whichever song is your lead song, always put your lead song on your projects.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean the lead song
Okay.
gonna be the song. You may put 5 songs out and one of them your single and one of the other songs is the one that got you through the door. So you never know.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But always push it.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I
never
mean?
know.
Do you have a lot of videos out or just one video?
I try to make my own content, like my own TikTok videos and whatnot. Like when I dropped "Get Up With Me," I was in Florida, and a verse in "Get Up With Me" is finer than the wine that they sip under palm trees, and I was around palm trees, so I'm like, okay, let me just get my tripod out and create my content. That kind of went up a little bit too, but that's not on YouTube or anything anywhere. That's just on Instagram. So the one mic that I just did for "Hear Me Out" Part 2, that's like my official first video.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I mean, I wasn't saying TikTok. I was talking about your video. So that's the first video that
The
you did.
first one, yeah, the
Let me tell
first
you
one.
what I like about the video, right? And I critique, but this is a good critique. You don't have a bunch of stuff in the video that has nothing to do with the song.
Hmm.
That's a good thing. So they could focus on you. You know, sometimes artists
On
drop a
me, yeah.
video and they singing about this, but they got a whole bunch of stuff in the video that has nothing to do with the song. The focus should be on
Yeah.
you at all times. Whether you're on a live interview, whether you're online, or whether you're on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, whether you do a music video, the focus should be on you as an artist. You know what I mean? I learned
Hmm.
this from other people that I interact with when I was coming up, and I learned a lot along the way. I don't know everything, but I've spoken to artists that platinum selling artists now, and I watch them grow. You understand, and things like that. So I try to give the advices as much as I can to up and coming artists like yourself. It's just only it's up to you to take the advice. You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna give it.
Yeah.
You understand? But how old are you?
I'm 24.
So you have that's good. Yeah, 24. Go ahead and confirm offer. All right.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a
Yeah.
sit down. We're gonna have a
And go
talk.
ahead and confirm and put him to work. All right. Put him to work. Let him because they reached out, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? And this station is built around up and coming artists. This is what we really do. You know what I mean? We expose the artists, we put them out there. A lot of people over here on Facebook, I'm going to shout them out. Tony Culture, shout out. Big up to King Tub. Big up to Natalie. Big up to George Prophet. That's an artist. It's a reggae artist. He's up there watching you. Tony Culture said, FineAssE is nice. All right,
Thank
so
you.
those are comments.
Thank you.
And then there's a bunch of people on BandLab because we also live. So let me explain where we live at. We live on BandLab. We live on worldoperator.com. We live on WHRFM.com. We live on reggaehype.com. We're live on Facebook, which is my DJ Ceokat Facebook page, Reggae Hype Facebook page, Artist Hype Facebook page. These are all the places we live right now as we speak. We're live on Twitch TV, on Reggae Hype Twitch, World Operator Twitch, DJ Ceokat Twitch. We're live on TikTok right now on my personal DJ Ceokat TikTok page. We're live on audio. On the audio right now, we are 69,000 worldwide. That's listening to the audio right now as we speak. So
Hey, everybody.
go ahead and let people know you have music online, right? All your music online?
Yes, I do have music online. I have music on Apple Music, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. You can find my music on TikTok. TikTok, Triller, all the streaming platforms. That's where my music goes
On
whenever
the
I
on the
drop
fine
YouTube.
on the FineAssE, right?
Under FineAssE, yes.
So that's FineAssE.
E. No, it's
Okay, so
FineAssE.
okay, so you guys go over there and Google her. You know what I mean? Go support her, listen to her music. The video dropped 4 days ago because that's what it says on YouTube. You must have uploaded it on YouTube 4 days
Yeah.
ago. That's
Yeah, it's
Saturday.
up there.
That was Saturday, right? 4 days ago.
4 days ago, yeah, that was Saturday, yeah.
Did you enjoy doing the video? You look like you was enjoying yourself in
I
the video.
did. I enjoy myself, but I felt like because of like the vibe of the song, I couldn't really do much. And that's not really a song where like you smiling and whatnot. So I was trying to keep my game face on, but I did enjoy myself. Yeah, a lot of my friends asked me like, "Were you nervous?" I was a little nervous. I
That
took
was my
like two
next question.
shots
Yeah, that
before
was
we
my.
started.
It's okay to be nervous, you know. Let me tell you
Yeah.
what nervous does. Nervous keep you on in your game.
Mhm.
When you get nervous, you know, you got that really feeling before you go maybe perform or do a song, you know, because you got that in the
Yeah.
back of your head, it keep you sharp. A lot of people think because you're nervous, you're going to mess up. The fact that
Mess
you're
up. Yeah.
nervous, it keep you sharp. It really do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So I
Because
kind of I kind of loosened up after like the second take. I think I kind of loosened up a little bit, but I was definitely nervous.
it's okay to be nervous. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Anyway, who you like to collaborate with, like in the industry? Like if you want to do a song, you'd be like, who your favorite artist anyway, other than yourself?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the type of girl that like I don't listen to like a lot of like sad, soft girl music. I don't do that. I like Meek Mill. Meek Mill, that's like the number one like person that I would definitely work with. Albial, I like Albial's music. Um, who else? Who else? Meek Mill, Albial. I listen to a lot of Dirk. I listen to like a lot of like boy stuff. Like I don't really listen to girl music as much. But my top number one female rapper will always be Nicki Minaj. That's who
Okay,
I grew up on. That's
good
my
pick.
girl. Foxy Brown. I feel like
Oh,
that's another thing
Foxy.
too. I feel like I listen.
You know what's so
Yeah, I listen
crazy?
to a lot of Foxy.
Most people I interview, they don't bring Foxy Brown up too much, but Foxy Brown is fire. Like Foxy Brown was
She's
doing the
fire.
numbers, yeah. That's a good choice. I like Foxy Brown too.
She was that girl,
Definitely.
and then you see her, and you don't think that. You see her before listening to her music, you wouldn't think that she raps the way that she raps. And I kind of feel like that's kind of what I give. Like you see me, and I tell you I'm a rapper, you like, oh, she probably rapping about. But then you hear me, and it's like, okay, yeah, like she's hard. And I feel like that's where me and Foxy kind of like, we intertwine. Foxy is my girl. I love Foxy Brown.
Let me ask you this. Being that you mentioned Meek Mills,
Hmm.
right? Um, I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on. I mean, you could barely speak on it a little bit if you want to. Like I said, if you don't want to
Hmm.
answer any question, you don't have to. So, and I'm listening to an audio. It was very disturbing when I heard it. What's your
Hmm.
take on that? What do you believe that, or
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Why? Because I felt like if this stuff was already going on, or like with Diddy, or for example, wherever the case may be, I feel like this stuff would have already been out. I feel like it's a lot of technology out these days that can create these things and create these audios and these videos and people saying certain stuff that they're not even saying. I feel like technology is very strong. So I feel like I don't really believe any of that stuff that people are saying about him, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's just my take on it. I don't believe any of it,
yeah?
to be honest
Well,
with
me,
you.
I really don't know what to believe, to be honest with you, because it's weird in the world, and I think someone pissed someone off that's up there,
Hmm.
and because it's just weird how they Diddy. I always thought Diddy had some type of feminism in him anyway from the door. I always felt that from the minute that I listen to his songs. You know what I mean? But the way he acts sometimes. We from the island, so we kind of could pinpoint that a little bit. Like people got feminism in
Hmm.
them. So I always felt so because of that. I don't put anything past him. You understand? And everybody ain't gonna lie. Like so many people saying this and saying that, but I think did it piss somebody off big time
Hmm.
in the industry. You know what I mean? Because you know when you get money, you got power, and you feel untouchable. But there's people that's bigger than
Yeah.
you that got more power than you. So I think he probably was asked to do something. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. And he turned it down, and because of
Mhm.
that, they just coming at him. They might. And what I'm saying is, when you have money, right, and you're a millionaire, and you should know this as an artist, you have to. These things that's happening, you should take notes of them so you can know what to do or what to stay away from later,
Yeah.
because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming at you, especially if you got the number one song, if you hit that billboard. Trust me. Are you ready for stuff like that, though?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so or you know so? Because you can't think if
I
you got
know
to know.
so.
Okay, that's a good answer. I'm just saying that, and the reason why I'm saying these things is because you're an artist, and Meek Mills is an artist, Puff Daddy's an artist, and see what they're going through now. Now, are some of the stuff made up? It could be. Are they true? It could be too. We don't know. We wasn't there.
Mhm.
You understand? And you like Meek Mills. You said you mentioned his name, so of course you would want what they're saying not to be true. But we really don't know.
Mhm.
If you want to be honest about it,
Yeah, we don't know.
we don't
We
know.
don't know.
We open it's not true, but let's just see. You know what I mean? It's just sad as we as black. It seems like when black grow big, they use other blacks to chop us down.
Mhm.
Because if you pay attention, a lot of our own kind be the ones behind chopping us down. So let me see.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna take a call live on air. All right. Caller, you live.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live on air. Talk to me.
Yeah, yeah, I want to give a shout out to FineAssE from Patterson, New Jersey.
Okay, who calling?
Okay.
Sci-Fi Cartier from Patterson, New Jersey.
Big up to Patterson, New Jersey. Thanks for
Okay, that's
calling.
my guy. That's my guy.
World Hype, you stay doing your thing, World Hype.
Big up yourself. Respect for the call.
Respect. One.
Okay, you got a listener that want to shout you out. But anyway, I'm not gonna stay too long on that. And we got like 6 minutes left, so we're gonna wrap it up soon. But I wanted to touch on that because you mentioned Meat Mills and you said you wanna. Doesn't
Mhm.
mean don't collaborate with him, because we don't know if all that stuff is true. You know what I mean? If it's not true, it's kind of effed up for them to even do that. You
Mhm.
got what I'm saying? If it is true, that's his preference. That's what he want to do with his, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean, I don't know. It's just sad how we as artists, when we get to a certain point, then our own kind try to chop us down. So but still,
Mhm.
reach out. Maybe this interview will get to him. He may hit you up and be like, let's do that collaboration. What if you do get that
Yeah, I
call?
hope so, cause I'm always sending him my music.
Oh, you do say, oh, you send him your music.
Oh, always.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah, I definitely do.
anyone in the industry have contacted you yet? Like inbox you, DM you, like anyone of
So
name?
I get like messages from people, but you know how like they have their regular Instagram accounts and it has the blue check and whatnot, all the followers, like that's their account. But then they're like the way that they respond to you, it's like they all say the same thing. So I've gotten DMs from a couple people, but they all say the same thing, like, hey, like what's in your budget, blah blah blah. Like I can't really tell if it's someone on their
Well,
page or if
well,
I'm having like a direct conversation.
I could tell you right now that's a spam.
Mm-hmm.
Because say for instance, Meat Mills, they're not all gonna say the same thing. He's gonna directly message you and talk to you like how
Yeah.
like how I directly messaged you earlier. That's how they do. So if you get messages from different people all saying the same thing, that's probably one person with fake accounts and asking you about budget. Be careful of that. Don't send anyone no money or your
Yeah.
information.
I always make sure I go on like their actual page. Like I'm on their page, like DMing them. But I think what I think it is and I asked one of my other friends too, because he makes music. He's actually signed. But he was telling me how like a lot of times it's not really them on their page. It could be their manager or their assistant or whatever, and they kind of like work around like what they have going on. But these are their pages, like these
Okay.
are their pages, but it's kind of like the same type of response, like, hey, like let's build, let's work, da, 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 and then you go and click on it, and it's their page, but you can tell that it's not them. You can tell that it's just like it's somebody else on their page, or like someone else who markets them or does like their, their work for them. I feel like that's kind of what I was getting back. So a lot of them I stopped responding to be honest with you, because it didn't really feel like I was talking to them. I was kind of talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like.
And this one of the reasons why you should go ahead and just give offer that contract.
Mm-hmm.
That way you could make sure you don't have to really go through that.
Go through that, yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
And then you could just focus on the recording, your music, and other stuff. Because as an artist, you don't want to focus on too much yourself. You could be independent, but you still need that person. You know what I mean? That could you could just call and be like, look, XYZ, and they make sure it's done. All right? But anyway, this is what I'm going to do before we go. I'm going to try to play your video again because I tried to play it earlier, and for some reason, let me see what's up here.
You heating up, Lavish.
This is what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody.
I find it crazy how this shit I'm doing really turning up. And them bitches that was hating, now they try to sit with us. I got niggas from the past hitting my line, blowing me up. But they know it's curtains for them, I just block them, pay them dust. Look, I'm really killing shit, the whole hood feeling it. I'm hurting hearts and self-esteem's the way I'm bending shit. They don't compare me to no other bitch that's doing it. These bitches capping and they raps is giving counterfeit. Thinking that I'm Elsa, seeing ice all on my fingertips. Bitches really settling for bums just to get some ricks. Niggas really speaking on my name, capping like they hit. Sick of the bluffing, shit ain't nothing, they know who really it. Praying for the broke hoes that's going outside. You see me and all my bitches, we just sit back and laugh. I done charged it to the game too many times, feel like it owe me now. Humble but I'm pissed off, finna take it a different route. And this what I mean when I say bitches can't move how I move. This what I mean when I say they copy what I do, they cannot move until I make way. Really the captain of this shit, for real, I set the bar. And if it ain't me, it ain't nobody. Look. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray I got my money straight. It's lobster on the menu, nigga, ain't no movie date. I think they want to see me lose, but I could take the hate. I picture me and all my bitches sipping, eating grapes. Now we hopping out the whips, we flying out the states. Now we got that shit on, my bitches can't pronunciate. It hurt they hard to see me win, it's like it's penetrate. No edit on the photos, fake follow a promo. Ain't paying for no blue check, bitches really be bozo. Trendsetter, certified money getter. And yeah, I got them rapping, but see me, I do it better. And they be twisting up my words, I ain't respond yet. She steady flexing, it's bond yet. They really doing shit for clout, I ain't lose mine yet. And this face card swipe still ain't declined yet.
Twin Team Films.
Since I was like 6 years old.
Say that again. Go ahead and say that one more time.
I've been a fan of this show ever since I was like a young kid, and you've come a long way. I really love your new artist, FineAssE. She seems like a very genuine young lady.
Oh, so you've been watching me since you're 6 years old. How old are you now?
I'm actually 55.
Okay. Oh, you said you've been watching me for 6 years. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and shout her out. Yo, is she listening to you?
How you doing today, young man? Yo.
Hold on, let me make sure you can hear. Hold up, fine. I'm gonna make sure you can hear you. Go ahead. He can hear you now. You can hear him fine?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Go ahead.
I'm good. How you doing today?
World Hype Radio. You
Can you
there?
hear me?
Talk to me. World Hype Radio. Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, you're live on the air. Talk to me.
I'm doing good.
You want to say
I just
hello?
want to say
Go ahead.
Girl, you does a good job with your music. Like, oh my God, you be eating them up for real.
Thank you.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my gosh, thank you so much.
All right. Okay. That sounds like Patterson, New Jersey. All Patterson right there.
I think so.
A lot
I
of
think
support
so.
out
I
there in
think
Patterson. That's
so.
what's up. Anyway, we about to get out of here. We went over time, you know what I mean? Anything you want to say to any other artists that want to do what you're doing from your experience so far?
I just feel like just go for it. Like, don't let nothing stop you because I feel like once I started making music and I'm dropping all my stuff, people ask me all the time, like, why you didn't been doing this? Like, why haven't you, So I feel like if it's anything stopping you, you feel like, you have a passion for something and you want to go out and do it, just do it. Like, we so young and life, it gets shorter. So just do what you want to do. If it's a song that you have that you got it written in the cut somewhere and, you don't know who's going to like it, just drop your music, record your music, post videos, do content, just be consistent because you never know. Like somebody is watching. Like I was so unsure of my first single PSA, but just the sample itself got over 16,000 views on Instagram, just the snippet of my song. And then when I drop my song, like, you get what I'm saying? So I just feel like just go for it. Don't let nothing stop you. Just go for it. Like fear nothing and just do your thing.
I feel your energy and I like your energy. Whatever you do, just keep that same energy. You understand? It's going to get you a long way.
Yeah, just keep going.
All right? And don't let nobody tell you other than what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Be yourself. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue dropping them fire. You know what I mean? And that's what it is.
And it's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. It's okay. If you don't want to, be half naked in your videos, talking about your ass and all of that, you don't have to do that. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to, set a different type of tone.
Go ahead and tell them young ladies that's coming up want to be rappers. Tell them that one more time.
Yeah, like, it's okay. You could be a regular rapper with real bars. You don't have to, be out here doing everything everybody else is doing. If you got a sound, you stick to that sound and you just blow from that sound. You don't have to, be bent over. You don't have to do what everybody else doing. You could be different. And I feel like that's where I stand out because I'm different. So if you got that type of sound, go for it. Like, don't let nobody stop you. Disregard anything that you may see on social media of how this person is doing it. Oh, this person is already at this level. That's okay. You got to start from somewhere. So just drop your music, be consistent, stay confident, and just don't stop. Because if you stop, you won't have nothing. You won't have no testimony. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going. That's all.
And go over there and follow the artist, FineAssE. You know what I mean? Go over and
follow me on Instagram.
Instagram. You got Facebook?
It's FineAssE. I have a Facebook, but I kind of use that just for family. But y'all can follow me on Facebook too. That's fine.
you on Facebook on the FineAssE?
No, it's under my real name, Iman Brown.
Iman Brown. Okay. So go over there and follow her. You know what I mean? Thanks for joining me. We're going to talk again in the future. All right?
Yeah, we will.
But the next time we talk, I'm going to have Alpha bring you directly to the studio. And we sit down inside the studio and we can talk. All right? So I'm going to have my other co-host with me and we're going to sit here and talk. All right? So big up yourself. Continue the good work. Never stop. All right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
FineAssE, what's poppin', my girl? Ready to shake, twist it, flip it upside down. Harder than this beat that's up under the concrete. Finer than the wine that they sip in the palm trees. Stepping on these bitches, I'm feeling they heart.
Y'all giving summertime fine, I'm giving it all season. Is it really up? Cause I'm giving bitches a reason. Competition, no, I'm taking over the region. That nigga said he wasn't stuck, baby girl, you believed him. I love a generous nigga who stay humble. Giving me the profit he made off his last bundle. Pulling the passenger, know I love to watch him hustle. Block in the backseat in case a nigga want trouble. There she go again.
Sorry for the little glitching and stuff like that in the video.
Friend, telling all them lies, but baby,
I'm gonna do some upgrade and stuff after the show. Make sure the system is right. You understand?
I got the upper hand.
I think it's the internet connection though.
They giving me my props.
Because it's snowing and raining where I'm at. So you know how it goes, right? It's like a storm outside right now, so it kind of interfere with the internet connection.
I'm really her, I'm really me. Harder than
Shout out to the artist FineAssE.
Finer than the wine that they sip.
This one is called Get Up With Me.
I'm feeling they heartbeat.
You know.
I'm really her, I'm really me. Harder than the that's up under the concrete. Finer than the wine that they sip under palm trees. Stepping on these bitches, I'm feeling they heartbeat. Toting on my shoulders, they asking me where the pack from. Peep up in my purse, I'm really getting my Mac on. Think I'm working my move, don't see why bitches bother. Ain't even have to fuck him, he spent it on me regardless. Same day I dropped the rap, same day I did the worst. Can I argue with no bitches, but I still quench your thirst. Ain't pressed about no nigga, cause baby, we get a lot of those. Find any spot, longest cameo. I'm really her, I'm really me. Harder than the that's up under the concrete. Finer than the wine that they sip under palm trees. Stepping on these bitches, I'm feeling they heartbeat.